Hello there. So I have a very powerful manifesting tip for you in this video, and that is your assumptions will become fact. If you persist in an assumption about yourself, an assumption about another person, an assumption about the world, if you persist in that assumption, meaning you continue to assume that it is true, that assumption will become true. It will harden into truth. I'm doing this. I don't know why. It will harden into truth in your outer world. So here's the deal. We are creating our realities. I don't believe that we are attracting our realities because I don't think anything out there is separate from you. Your outer world is simply a reflection of what you think, feel, believe, assume, expect within. The outer world is a reflection of your inner world. It's a refraction. So it's as if that outer world, I love doing that, outer world, it's like it's a blank screen. And your inner realm, your subconscious mind, and all of the contents in there that you're both aware of and not aware of, are refracted out and created in your reality. When we are choosing to consciously create, manifest, or shift our realities, there is only one thing we have to do, and that is shift the inner world. The inner world, when your inner world shifts, the outer world will shift with it, because nothing out there can exist that is separate from your own awareness, your inner world. Nothing out there is separate from it. So one way to shift your outer world is to make an assumption that something is true. So let me think of an example. Okay, here's a good one. We can talk about money. Let's say you want to create the reality that you make $1,000 a day passive income. Be whatever number you choose. Let's just say it's $1,000 a day. You create that as an assumption. I assume I'm going to be making $1,000 a day passive income. You don't know how it's going to come. You don't know anything about it yet. You just assume. You go all the way to the end. The end result is I make $1,000 a day passive income. Persist in that assumption. I make $1,000 a day passive income. Before it shows up in the form, before you see it, you continue to assume that it is true. Assume that it is true. Assume that it is true. Eventually, as that assumption becomes a belief within you, the outer reality manifests. The reality out there manifests when you have really, truly believed it within. So you can assume anything you want. You can assume things about your partner. I assume that every day when I come home in the evening, my partner drops what he's doing and he comes to me and he gives me a big hug and kiss and he cuddles me. It may be that at this current time in your reality, your partner actually ignores you when you come home in the evening. But if you keep internally, I assume my partner is going to drop everything and say hi to me when I get home at night. I assume my partner is going to drop everything and come say hi to me. If you persist in that assumption, watch. Watch what will happen. Eventually, your partner is going to do exactly what you are assuming, because nothing is separate than you. Everything out there is your mind pushed out. It is your assumptions, your beliefs, your expectations. That's all the outer world is. I'm just going to keep doing this every video. Your outer world is just your inner world refracted out. So make a list of all the things that you want to create. What is the final result of the things that you want to create? And create an inner dialogue, an assumption that that is true, or even that that will be true, but it's better, this is true, this is true, this is true, in the present tense, and it will become true. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, like it below. And if you want to work with me to shift your inner world, to shift every single thing in your life, anything and everything, then there's links for coaching below. I'd love to work with you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.